And I would really love to guide you in a little more visualized journey. If you want to play with me and your Divine Muse, how do you think about that? Are you ready for that? Put a heart. Oh, thank you. Love your hearts. Because, you know, many of you have maybe met the Divine Muse before. I'm sure you have in your own way, or maybe in some of the meditations I do. Because I really believe and feel that there is this inspiration, this guidance, this and it can take many forms. You know, the Divine Muse can take the form that your heart understands. It can be an angel, it can be a guide from the other side, a soul, it can be your grandfather, it can be, you know, it will take the form that makes you connect with source energy. And it will help you in your writing journey. And maybe it already has a lot, and you know, you have a feeling of who your Divine Muse is. But if it's totally new to you, I will guide you to connect with it in this meditation, and to take you by the hand and also walk into the new year. So I'll invite you to make yourself comfortable. You can lay down, you can sit, whatever feels good to you. And you can also turn off your screen if you feel like having more privacy, so you are in your own little bubble, as long as you can just hear me. And yes, and I guess you might have a paper and pen not so far away, because you might want to catch something right after, right? I'll give you a few moments to do that. So, and for those of you who are new to these kinds of journeys with me or meditations, I will also say, don't judge how you experience it. You know, it's very different how we get information when we do a journey like this. Some of us see very easily, visualize things with our imagination. Some of us can more just feel it, and others get words and hear things. And some of you, it's a mix, but all is good, and you get it in the way that you can receive it. So it's all good. So just try to be open and relaxed and enjoy, because this is a beautiful journey. I'll have a little sip of tea because my voice is a bit raw. So let's take a moment and just start by closing your eyes. Take a good deep breath. And just feel how you can kind of melt into this moment. Feel how you can just relax into the now. Letting go of anything else. And just leaning into this beautiful moment. And we can start by just doing a little relaxing opening from the top of your head. If you imagine that you have this golden light dancing over the top of your head, this beautiful, loving golden light. And just imagine that you can open like a flower on the top of your head and allow this golden light to start flowing slowly into your head. It comes with this beautiful energy of divine love. Just wash through all thoughts and allow you to relax fully into this moment. And you relax the tiny muscles of your face as you allow this golden light to start flowing down through your neck. So you relax your neck all the way into your shoulders. And allow your shoulders to become heavy and relaxed. As this golden light continues down into your arms, all the way into your open palms, where it kind of flows with rays like maybe flowers, stars out of your palms. And you bring your attention to your chest, where the golden light flows into your chest. And you can kind of breathe it in even deeper into your heart. That wash away all heaviness, all pain, and just fills you with love, divine love. So your heart opens even more. And you can imagine that every time you breathe in, you breathe love in. And every time you breathe out, you let go of fears and tension. And you breathe more love in. And let go of any fears. And one more time. And then you allow the golden light to keep flowing further down into your belly, wrapping around all your organs, permeating everything. And just feel how you become heavy and relaxed in your belly, your pelvis, your hips. As the light continues flowing slowly down through your legs, all the way down to your feet, where it radiates out and come like roots, rooting you deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth. And if you feel like finding a crystal or a stone to wrap your roots around deep down in Mother Earth, you can do that. You can select your own crystal. Maybe you want a colorful crystal or something to wrap your roots around. Just decide what you feel like. And feel how the energy is pouring now up through your feet from Mother Earth, up to your heart. And then you again connect with the light flowing from the top of your head, from source, all the way through your body, meeting with the energy of Mother Earth. And just sit for a moment here and breathe the love in and out. As we will now bring the attention to your heart. And now I'll ask you to use your imagination to create a room in your heart, which is the room of all the experiences of this year, 2021. If you could walk into a room where you could see frames like paintings, holding all the experiences from this year, like living sceneries, and there will be thousands and thousands of them. I'll ask you to start walking around in this room. You can make it look exactly as you like. You can co-create it with your imagination. And I'll ask you to just walk around a little. You will see moments where life was right in you, where you went through transformations maybe. You will see moments that made you feel like writing. You will see many happy moments, and you will see some painful moments as well. And everything you see, try to connect with gratitude in your heart for everything you learned, for how you grew, for how it invited you to come even more home. And I'll ask you to also go and find the frames that shows the moments when you did your daily rituals of writing or other things that were supporting you. And feel into the gratitude of that. See yourself sitting there journaling, writing your pages maybe. I feel the gratitude for showing up on the page. And maybe if you have been working on a bigger project, if you've been writing a book or writing on a book, see yourself doing that work of your soul and feel into the gratitude for showing up and saying yes, no matter how far you have come. Take a moment to look at the frames where you were taking new steps, where you were opening up, where you were being courageous. Maybe the moments when you allowed yourself to play and to connect with your inner artist child. Do something silly, do something new, daring to explore your gifts even more. And see the joy that it brought you. I give thanks for that. And just sit for a moment here, surrounded by all these sceneries, all these moments of growth and expansion. And just allow your heart to be full of gratitude. See how strong you have been. See how resilient you have been. See how your soul shines through it all. And take a good deep breath. And now, no matter how your room is looking, I'll ask you to bring your attention to a place in the room where you suddenly start seeing a door. You can make the door look exactly as you like. This is a door into the new year. And as you look at it and create it with your imagination, you start also feeling the presence of your Divine Muse standing by that door. Maybe you already know who your Divine Muse is. Or maybe you want to open to see if it's someone new or someone you have never met before. So just start by tuning in your heart and feeling the energy of your Divine Muse. And maybe you just start feeling an energy, and then you can fill it in with your imagination. What would I love this energy to look like? What would I love it to look like? Maybe it's a spirit guide, an angel, a soul from the other side. Maybe it's a figure, an archetype, something that speaks to your soul and inspires you. Just allow it to take the form it wants to take for you today. It can be different from time to time. And feel the loving energy flowing from this beautiful Divine Muse. There's only love for you. There's so much trust in you. There's so much encouragement. And now you feel like this magnetic pull that your Divine Muse is opening his or her hand, asking you to take the hand. So imagine that you open your hand and you receive your Muse. And together you step through the door into the new year. And you see that there's a big new place. The new year is like a big new landscape or room. And again, you can decide what you want to make it look like. Do you want it to be a room? Do you want it to be a landscape? A place? Just make it up. What would I love the new year to look like? And again, you'll see that there are these frames, these moments waiting for you to explore and to discover. And now your Muse will walk you through some of them. So your Muse is taking you to a place where you can see, like a scenery, your daily rituals in your writing journey. See what comes up. How do you show up every day? Can you see yourself having some daily rituals to fill yourself up, to be inspired, to give yourself time to write in different ways? Just look into that scenery and allow yourself to take it in. And maybe there's some new things that you're starting to do that you didn't do before. Just feel the joy of it. See how inspired you are. See how you are on fire. See how connected you are with inspiration every day. And take it into your heart. And say thank you. Now your Divine Muse is taking you to another frame. Showing you what you will learn this year, how you will open up for learning deeper about something maybe that has to do with your writing. Just allow whatever pops up in that scene to open up. It could be something you want to study, something you want to explore, discover, maybe a journey you want to take somehow. Just take it in with gratitude. And now your Muse takes you to another frame. And in this frame, you'll see yourself writing on maybe something bigger than just a daily writing. Maybe there's a book. Can you feel the book? Maybe it's a book you're already working on. Maybe it's something just in the becoming. But just see yourself working with that project. If you feel like there's a book there somewhere in your soul, Whether you are connected deeply with it yet or not, just see yourself how you are showing up on the page, how you're listening to it, how you're taking the next steps, and keep creating, moving it forward step by step. And see yourself doing it with joy. See the fulfillment. See how you feel the joy of doing the work of your soul. If this is part of your soul's work, this might not be for all of us, but for many, here it is. And if it's not a book, you can also connect with, if it's a blog, if it's something else where you use your writing, a YouTube channel, what do I know? Just open up and allow. If there's a bigger thing that wants to be created through you this coming year, and connect with the joy. See how it fills you with joy. And see how you get the strength and the courage you need day by day. Now, your Divine Muse will now take you to a place where you can sit down and you can make it look very beautiful, very magical. Just choose a place to sit down with your Muse, because she has a little gift for you to bring into this new year. He or she has a gift for you. So now, as you're sitting down in your favorite place that you have chosen, I'll ask you to open your hands and allow your Muse to give you a gift to support you as a talisman this year. It might be a thing, a symbol, or a word. Just allow your Muse to put exactly that gift in your hands. And if it's hard to connect with it, you can also ask, what would I love it to be? And open up with your imagination. What would I love the gift to be? What would I love the word of the year to be? And just receive it. You might be surprised by what you get. You might not even understand it, but the understanding will come later if it hasn't already. And now you can say thank you to your Muse in a way that you feel like, greeting your Muse with gratitude, knowing that you're not alone as you step into this new year. You have your Muse by your side, who will inspire you to create all of the things you have seen, and who will also be with you in the things you have not seen yet, because we will never see everything. We just get a glimpse, right? So just sit for a moment. You can put your hands in your heart and save this beautiful gift in your heart. And in your own time, you can come back to us here. And you can also I'll give you just a minute if you feel like writing something down. I'll give you 1 minute to just write it down and catch it.